So it's been quite an interesting day, or interesting few days, or interesting 2 weeks. So we go through a lot as people that run or manage schools. Lots of challenges, and I don't think people talk about them enough. I think schools try to pretend as if everything is okay, everything is hunky-dory, and as a result they just carry on. So what I want to do, I want to be talking about these challenges that we have, so that people don't feel that it's just them going through all these things. Because on the back end, everybody's spilling, but on the front end, they're acting like everything's okay. You know how it is. A duck is floating elegantly and looks so beautiful at the surface of the pool, or the river, or the water, or wherever. But under, the feet are like all over the place, just trying to maintain that grace and that poise. So these challenges are there, and there are many. So we had this lady that we had hired. She joined us about 2 weeks ago, and on and off, she said she had some health challenges. She was just recovering from something, and I was quite understanding. I said, okay, that's fine. Even in the first few weeks, she said she had to make arrangements for her kids, school and stuff. We give her time for that. Just settle and start when you can. I mean, there's no pressure. You're only joining a team, not like there's nobody doing the role at the moment. And what else happened? So she was arriving about 9:30. Now, I first of all caught her in a lie, and I warned her that integrity is part of our values as an organization, and for me it's also part of my personal values. I don't like when people lie. I can't stand it. I don't think there's any reason to lie, and some people say white lies are okay, but I just don't think it's all right to lie. I know people exaggerate and things like that, but they're outright lies that people tell. So what happened? She was away, and when she came back, okay, she actually said she was going to do some marketing for the school, and I said, okay, can we do a role play and know the kind of things you're going to kind of like do? And she was saying she's going to go to a school as a prospective parent and pretend as if she's a prospective parent, and then get some information. And I was like, no, there's no point pretending to be anything and living with it's deceit. If you want to partner with a nursery school and you want their pupils, they don't have a primary school, and you want them to bring their pupils, you want to partner with the school and you want them to bring their pupils to the school, what you do is tell them that you want to collaborate, you want to be a feeder school. They either take it or they leave it. It's not by force. So be honest and open. So I was even glad that I even said, let's even do like a role play. So that was already lying. And there are other little things. Okay, there was this time when we go through an intensive induction process, intensive training process for you to understand how we operate. You need to understand our culture and our values in the organization. Now, we have this restrooms that the parents or guests use only. Staff have their own, and obviously the pupils have theirs. You're not supposed to use the one that the guests and the parents use. So this day, when the other admins were out of office doing one thing or the other, on site but out of that particular office, I have access to cameras. So I saw her go into the restroom for the parents to use it, and came out, freshened up, did everything. So I reached out to one of the admins and said, has she not been told that did she not go through the training, or has she not been told that she shouldn't use that restroom? And they're like, oh no, she has. She knows that she's not supposed to be using it and stuff like that. So once she was approached, it was to lie again. And I was like, we have cameras, and this, I have evidence here, so oh, okay, she's sorry, blah blah blah. And then today, let me make it quick so this video is not today, we realized that, okay, that was yesterday that another admin caught her, where she accessed his computer, had a flash drive, and wanted to copy all the data on the laptop. I know that one of the things she said she wanted to do when she came was, in the long term, was to open a school. And who cares? Open a school. What's my own? Just do your job when you want to. Whilst you're here, we don't even have enough schools in Nigeria, so that doesn't really bother me. albeit a lot of people just assume that opening a school is, after you're a teacher, opening a school is the only thing to do in the value chain of education. Well, whereas there's so many things, but that's another story for another day. So I called her and I said, were you trying to transfer some data into a personal device today, blah blah blah? And she instantly lied, and I said, no, calm down, take it easy, take it slow, because you know we usually have data to back things up. We usually have surveillance, we usually track things, monitor things that you don't just, you know. Anyway, she admitted it. She said, oh yeah, she tried to do it, oh she's sorry about it, and stuff like that. She's very defensive. She was trying to defend immediately, and I just told her to calm down. So I said to her that I would actually have gotten you arrested, but I chose not to. You know, I know she's already battling some things, and I don't even know why you'll be battling some things, and you're a person of faith, and you won't even want to, you know, be good, so that God can even say, you are even being good, let me bless you. But no, this one decided to just be crazy. So she decided to, so I told her that I had evidence and she had done this. So she's like, oh yes, she did that. She wanted to just go and work on the documents at home. I said, you wanted to work on 3,000 documents? How? You want to work on 3,000 documents? Who works on 3,000 documents? So she was like, okay, hands down. I said, that's stealing. You know, that is stealing. You're trying to steal from us, and you can't be part of our team if you are stealing. She's like, okay, she has the flash, she's going to give it to us, you can delete it and stuff. I said, fine, give it to admin, and the admin, one of the admin guys collected it to go and delete it. She's like, okay, now that I've handed it, I hope you're able to forgive me. She's very, you know, I mean, she's a nice lady on the front end, but you see that people are broken. They have issues that they are battling, and these are the people that are coming to the schools to teach our children. Now, if we're not close to the detail, if somebody has that kind of thing, forget about them teaching your children things or supervising the place. There's a transference of spirits. I believe that there's a transference of spirits in environments, and as much as we can, we should remove people that are toxic or appear evil in any way from our environments, because I feel that people like that, they can transfer those spirits to other people or even to the children. So she said, oh, am I going to forgive her? I said, you're forgiven already. I mean, if I see you outside, there are no hard feelings, but it's against our policy for someone to steal and remain, because it's not part of our values. You can't just steal and remain, so you would have to go on that. And I don't run organizations or run this school as I don't run it on sentiment. We run it based on policies. So whatever it is that you do, you must ensure that you are doing it with integrity. You're doing it, I was saying hello to one of our parents. You're doing it with integrity. You are honest, you're hardworking, you're not a deceitful person. You must make sure that you're not a deceitful person. And to be honest, I just gave her one or two of my and just said, you know what, you have to leave. You know, it's just been 2 weeks, you're not even finished passing probation, you're just settling in. Even if you settle in, and the thing is that a lot of people like to steal data when they go to schools. Because somebody asked on Instagram, what does she want to do with it? A lot of them don't know what they're doing. A lot of them want to appear and they know more than they know. So if she takes the data, removes our logo from them, and just says, oh, I can help you set up your school, I can act like a consultant, I can help you act as set up this, I know that. Many times they don't even know how to use the tools. It's only 1 or 2 that you're able to do. But if you spend time in the organization, you will learn how to use those tools. You will learn how, you won't even need to copy, because a lot of these things are even available freely on the internet these days. Everything is available, so you don't even need to come and steal somebody's data. And then another thing is confidentiality. You know, parents' data, parents' addresses, parents' things like that. You know, if you copy it, what are you going to do with it? You want to start blasting them messages, or what do you want to do? I have no idea. But when a thief is doing things like that, oftentimes they don't even reason. So now she has jeopardized herself. She's out of work. So this person is going to say, oh, God has not been good, things have been tough and blah blah blah. But what has been good is a good paying job. A good paying job. In fact, when we finished the negotiating the salary, she was going on about travel costs and stuff like that. Well negotiated, you're good. Just behave. So you can't blame God for this one. And then she has twin kids that are almost treating. They will be smart enough to say, so what's happening, mom? How come you're not going to work? Then you tell them another lie. So a web of lies. People are really broken, really damaged, and just parading the place. These are the kind of people that write on social media, and you would think as if they are normal. That's what they call them. People that are dressed from head to toe, looking good, but the issues that they are battling are just out of this world. So essentially, that's another one of the challenges that we face, and I would like you to know about that. I'll continue in a minute. I'll continue the series with different kind of challenges. There are other challenges that we face, so I'll continue with that. I'm getting distracted at the moment. So I'll continue with that so that we can all learn together and we'll share. Because I'm going to start a podcast soon. I'm going to invite people to come and share their stories. 1 or 2 stories to inspire us, to tell us about the kind of things that we go through in schools. Maybe I should lock my hair. What do you think? See ya. Like a Hellcat.